How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here bringing our GM mode series. This time we're finally playing NHL 14. So for the first GM mode series, guys, I decided to choose the Calgary Flames. I figure they're one of the worst teams in the league and probably need the most work. As you guys can see, there's a new setting here, trade difficulty. I decided to put that to hard, make it as hard as possible, make the trades more authentic, really just tough to get a really good team. Also, guys, I have all the other settings the same. I have it at 10-year GM mode length, so I've been playing for 10 years. As well, guys, I have GM mode, GM firing on, so if I don't perform, I can get fired, which would really suck, but hopefully I do. Anyway, guys, in regards to the Calgary Flames, they were tied for the worst overall with the Florida Panthers, and I decided to go with the Flames because I seen someone else was doing a Panthers GM. As well, I just think, I think Panthers have probably a better prospect pool than the Flames, so it'll be actually a lot harder to do a Flames rebuild. As well, guys, obviously, I have the GM mode setting to hard, so, I basically start off with less staff upgrades, which isn't too big of a deal. And right here, guys, I'm just looking at the players I have to work with. Obviously, we have a bit of an older team, and we don't really have the best prospect pool, so we're probably going to try to move some of the older guys out to get more prospects, get picks, and just kind of rehaul the whole team. Obviously, we have some decent stuff. We have Sean Monahan, obviously. Seeloff's a good prospect. Klimchuk. Really nothing behind Kiprasov, though. He's probably going to retire at the end of this year. I think I've got like a 3-star prospect. Kerry Ramble's not that great. And as you guys can see right now, I've got a lot of lower-end prospects. Right there, Emile Poirier was actually a first-round pick this year. He's only got 2.5-star red potential, so that's kind of disappointing to see, but there is some good things to look for. Right here, guys, decided to go sign a bunch of players, so I'm signing Austin Levy, 55 overall, 3.5-star potential rookie, as well as getting Mersak. He was actually a Detroit Red Wing prospect, getting him for the league minimum of $550,000 for 1 year, 25 years old, but he's got 3.5-star potential, so if he works out, gains some potential, that's really good. If not, I can just let him go. Also getting Jeremy Smith to add to the goalie prospect pool, 24 years old, 73 overall, 3.5-star potential, getting him for around $700,000, so that's not too bad at all. Also, guys, I've seen I was short on a left winger, so we only got Mason Raymond, who's actually from Calgary, $2 million on a 1-year deal. I think that's going to help us out a lot. Even if he doesn't play that good, you can probably trade him off. And right here, guys, I'm getting rid of Hudler. He's not the greatest player. Game paid $4 million, which is way overpaid. With a 2.5-star prospect and a 3rd-round pick for Louis LeBlanc, 24 years old, 74 overall, and I think he has 4-star goal potential. So hopefully he can turn out into a good center for us. Him and Monahan, obviously. And then right here, guys, to replace Hudler, I got Malhotra just to play the 4th line there, give us something good. That way none of our prospects have to play in the NHL, then can stay in the AHL, gain more potential. And then right here, guys, decided to get rid of Dennis Wideman. Again, I think he was getting overpaid, $5.25 million, got a 1st-round pick from Pittsburgh, so I traded away both players that Feaster signed last year, kind of funny. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I'm actually tied for second last in the NHL with Colorado with 79 points. Anaheim finished last with 78, so hopefully we can get a high pick there if we win the lottery, but we still have a top 3. And right here, guys, are our leading scorers. As you can see, Camilleri actually tore it up this year, 84 points in 82 games, so more than a point per game. There were some other good players there. Barchi didn't do too well. I was hoping he'd do better, 19 points in 77 games. The rest of the players, though, did perform around what I thought they would, so, nothing too shocking here. Actually, Camilleri, though, I think outperformed what I thought he would, with 84 points there. And right here, guys, obviously our Calgary Flames did not make the playoffs, but the AHL team, the Heat, did. So in the first round, we're actually playing the Texas Stars, and we're going to beat them actually in 6 games. And right here, guys, you can see I'm actually just editing the scouting assignment. In this game, there's actually a bunch of scouting assignments. You can go everywhere. It'll affect the draft, which you guys will see. And as you can see right there, I was just checking something. But anyway, guys, like I said, I beat the Texas Star in 6 games. In the second round, I played the Hamilton Bulldogs. So right here is hoping to go up here. And we actually went up the first game, making it 1-0. Lost the second, so it was 1-1. Won the next 2, so all we had to do is win one of the next 3 games to put them out, and unfortunately we lost 3 games in a row. So kind of disappointing, but that stuff happens because it's the AHL team. Not too worried about it. We here, guys, have the free agents. Nikolai Heavy-Bullen retired, and right now, guys, I didn't realize, but it shows all the free agents who retired this year, and it has them not at the end of the NHL team, so I was kind of you didn't really know what was going on at first, but I figured it out. So Daniel Alfredson also retired. Same with Mikael Samuelsson. A lot of guys actually. Eric Bolton there. Just a tough guy's been around the league for a while. Ray Whitney retired. Francois Bouillon retired. Ed Jovanovski finally retired. A lot of free agents, kind of annoying. Wade Redden. And I know now Mike Weaver. I know now you can just click on sort and it'll sort it by NHL team, but this is my first time through. Didn't realize that. So anyway, guys, as you can see, we actually won the draft lottery, which is pretty amazing. We would have had the 3rd pick otherwise, but luckily we won it. So I didn't know if I was going to go Sam Reinhart, future first-line center, or Aaron Ekblad, future top-pair defenseman. And Sam Reinhart only had 3.5-star green potential. Aaron Ekblad 4.5-star silver. That's actually not silver potential. That's scouting accuracy. Silver means he's definitely a 4.5-star potential player. Green's fairly accurate, yellows maybe, and reds didn't really know. So I decided to go with Ekblad. I figure The reason for this, I already have Monahan, so I don't really need Reinhardt as much as well. Next year, if I don't see my team doing that great, I can just go after McDavid, just go all out, try to get last place, and that'd be, I think, really good, if I had McDavid, Monahan, and Ekblad. Anyway, guys, right here with my later picks, getting up some really good value, actually. I end up going with Rankin here, 3-star potential center, who actually might have more than 3 stars, like I said. This is the scouting accuracy, so it's making, basically, they added this into the game to make it harder to draft players. Before, it gave you exact potential, so like a lot of the times, there'd be players that are projected to go in the 4th or 5th round with more potential than second round guys. So you basically always beat out the computers at those low ranked players. Now, though, it's a lot tougher. You got to hope your scouts did well. You have to scout different places. So I basically scout North America. So a lot of Europeans I actually might be missing out on, but I feel it's simpler. As you guys can see right there, I picked up Delangelo. They said he had around 4-star potential. And then right here, I'm picking on Leon Drastil, who had around 3.5-star potential. And right here, guys, we're at the re-sign phase, just going through all the contracts. So good amount of free agents here, but nothing too drastic. Camilleri needed a new deal. He's definitely going to get one. Even though he's a bit older, he's really good. And, worst case scenario, we'll end up trading him away for a lot of value if he continues to do well. As you guys can see, Ekblad's 55 overall, 4.5-star potential. Dre still actually has 4-star red potential. Delangelo actually had 4.5-star red. I noticed in this game a lot more rookies have red star potential, so I'm not sure if it means the same thing where red star means they're digressing, or maybe just red star means they haven't reached their full potential. I'm not exactly sure, because as you guys can see, LeBlanc now has red stars. A lot of guys have red stars, so I think it just means that, they haven't reached the potential, because I don't see them getting worse with the red stars. They just, I don't think, get as good as quick. I may be wrong on that, but that just seems to be what I'm understanding from it. But as you guys can see, some players got a little bit better. Raymond's 81 now. Camilleri is actually an 87. He was an 86, I believe. Some other rookies have gotten better, but not good enough. Like Monahan, I think, is now a high 60, but still not good enough for the NHL team yet. Mersak's a 75 now, actually, which is really good. He was a 68, so he gained 7 overall. That's good to see. Some other players, like the low-end players, went from 60 to 70, but nothing too crazy. Also, guys, on defense, we also had a little bit of improvements. We were looking decent last year, but obviously looking for the young guys to kind of step it up. As you can see, Giordano's an 85, Brody and Butler each 80. We have a couple 79s there, so probably going to have to go out and get a top 6 defenseman for sure here. Canardi at 75 is definitely not going to cut it. Some other guys, though, looking good, hopefully. Siloff, 70 overall, 4-star gold. Weatherspoon even has 4.5 stars. Right there, just picking up a couple depth guys. You don't really know some of the guys that have the red stars, so that's why I like to sign them all. The only thing, guys, is you want to make sure when you're signing guys, you pay attention to how many you got signed. You don't want to go over the maximum or, sign so many guys you can't go out and get any good free agents. And then right here, I just let go, Mika Kibrasov. I don't know why he wasn't retired yet. I really thought he would be, but I didn't want to keep him around. As well, guys, I let go of Joey McDonald. So we're here, guys, going on and getting that top 6 defense. I'm actually getting better than that, though. I'm getting a top 4 in Matt Niskanen. Get him the $5.5 million, though, to play for us. As well, I'm getting Matt Hackett. Obviously, I let go of Kipper. Can't have 73 starting goaltender, so 77 is not much better, but he does have 4-star red potential, so he could get better. And he's young, so, I like that option. Also, guys, really surprised to see Derek Brassard here in free agency. Definitely had to go pick him up. Really good second-line center there behind Camilleri. 84 overall, 4-star goal potential. He's only 25 years old. I also went up and picked Dale Weiss. I think I got him for around $1.5 million. 3-star goal potential. He'll definitely be good on the 3rd or 4th line for us. Not too old either. He's only 25. I decided to go and pick another Vancouver guy up. One got Hansen. 81 overall. 28 years old, so a bit older, but only $2.5 million. I seen Gerby was available. 78 overall. 4-star gold. Got him for less than $1 million. Same with Gryba. 3.5-star potential. 75 overall. Not too old. Got him all for under $1 million. Same with Calvin DeHaan there, you guys seen. 3.5-star potential. Luke Allen I went and picked up. Eric Welby went and picked up. I was basically picking up all the best free agent prospects. Right here, couldn't believe Oscar Dance was available. 69 overall, 4-star game potential. He'll definitely be the future starting goalie for us. I also went out and picked up Bachman. I only had 2 goalies, so Dance will probably be the AHL backup. Bachman will probably be our NHL backup. And I decided to go and get Giant. I had some extra money, and I figured why not? If anything, I just trade him for prospects or picks. So here, guys, are the awards. As you can see, Pittsburgh Penguins won the Stanley Cup. Some other notable things: Alex Ovechkin won the Hart. Drew Doughty won the Norris Trophy. Markstrom there with the Calder, being starter for Florida. Fleury won the Conn Smythe. Mike Smith the Vezina. And Joe Thornton won the Selk, not Taze, Tatsuga Bergeron surprisingly, Jeff Skinner with the Maurice Richard. So right here, guys, is our NHL lineup. Not looking too bad, actually, and some things you guys might notice, like we're actually looking a lot better, I think, than the beginning of last year. Really good center depth now before it's opposed to last year. Defense isn't looking too bad at all. Also, guys, if you remember, Mersak was a 75 overall in the offseason. At the start of the NHL season, is 82. You guys will see that in the HL team. So guys now can actually gain potential not only after the NHL season, but during the offseason. As you guys can see, 82 overall. He's only in the AHL simply because I had 82s all the way down the right side, and he still got potential, so I figure he can do better in the AHL. Also, I have Russell in the AHL, he can get better. And right there is Smith and Dansk. You guys also might notice Eric Greibe went from a 75 when I signed him in the offseason to an 84. So, guys can get really good really fast now in this game. We're looking really good, though. 4.5-star offense, 4.5-star defense, 3.5-star goaltending. So, obviously, if our goaltending can play well, then we'll do good. If not, like I said, we're just going to go all out for Connor McDavid. So, we'll see what happens, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay to our NHL 14 stuff from me. And have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.
It's the kind of beat that go.